Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Aries EDC. I am here with all of these knives. I have been a very busy person for the month of October, and I am about to release one of the biggest drops I've ever done on my Etsy store. We're going to be dropping all of these knives on my Etsy store at one time, which is pretty ridiculous for me to think about, that I'm about to drop 8 blades that I completed for the month of October on the Etsy store. It's crazy. It's crazy for me to think about, but I am so excited about this. These are going to be dropping Halloween Day at 3 p.m. So if you're watching this after the fact, please go check out the Etsy store. There might still be 1 or 2 left, I hope. I'm hoping they sell pretty quick, but you never know. But I want to go through them with you guys real fast, just so you know what's available and catch everybody up in case you missed it. So we're going to talk about, these guys first. So we're going to talk about all the skeletonized blades. So that was the whole goal for the month of October. Since it's the month of Halloween and everything else, we are doing skeletonized blades. So all the skeletons came out for October. That's kind of the inside joke that I had for this month. And so I want to talk about it. So we did 3 naked columns and we did 3 mini gargoyles. So they all came out really well, and I'm really excited about it. But let's go through them. Let's talk about the columns first. So I'm going to move all the gargoyles off the screen, and we're going to do this, and we're going to talk just about these. Okay, so the naked columns. So the naked columns, all of them are in ADC RV2. The overall length is 5.5 inches. The blade length is 2 1/4. The handles are naked, and this one happens to be tumbled. So I did 3 different versions. We did tumbled, acid etched and tumbled, and we did the blued finish. So all of them are exactly the same, except they all have that little different finish. So this is just a tumbled finish, and all of them are a little bit different. They are custom. They all have the removable lanyard. You can take this off if you want to, add a bead to it, whatever you want to do. But this is the tumbled finish, and I'll leave that one right there for you guys to look at. And this one is probably, out of the 3, my favorite, which is the acid etched and tumbled finish. So you got a little bit darker, so you can see the acid etched versus the tumbled finish. Just has a little bit darker finish to it, but man, the tumbling came out really nice, and this one came out really, really well. Really like the way that these came out. They are 3 fingers, so they're 3 fingers. Your pinky gets on the lanyard. What I love about it is that little swoop right there, right on top of the blade. Excellent little fixed blade. You can 3-finger it like that to pinch grip it, get on the tip, it help you with your cuts. It's an excellent little shape. It does give you enough tip that you could puncture, but nothing too crazy. And then the last one is the blued finish. So you have the blued finish versus the tumbled finish, and the blued finish versus the acid etched finish. So it kind of has that nice blued finish, and it came out really, really well. So these are all of the naked columns. So let me move these, and we'll talk about the mini gargoyles. All right, so here are the mini gargoyles. Let's go through the specs on these. Again, all 3 in ADC RV2. The overall length is 5 3/4, and the blade length is 2 1/2. Again, there's no handle materials, and each of them have the same exact finishes as the naked columns that we just went over: tumbled, acid etched, and blued. So this is the tumbled finish. Let's talk about that one. So get a good look at it so you guys can see it. Has that nice tumbled finish, my maker's mark. And again, It is 3 fingers, 3 and you can squeeze the 4th one in there, but it's really 3, maybe and a half. But man, this one has that nice little tip to it, a nice belly, great little EDC fixie, or neck knife or whatever you want to do it. But this area right in here, man, it really locks you in, lets you allow you to really grip it. And these are all like perfectly balanced in your finger, and it's just, it feels really good in the hand. So there's your tumbled finish, and this is the blued finish. So this is the blued mini gargoyle. Came out really well. Excellent, excellent. Again, whoop. Again, nice and balanced, just like the other one, and is really comfortable in the hand. And then finally, again, is my favorite, is the acid etched and tumbled finish. Whoa, my hands are not working tonight. And you got that look. Man, that thing came out really nice. I got them really thin at the edge, and they're great little cutters. Again, excellent little EDC fixies. Really love the design of the mini gargoyle. These guys all came out really, really good. And so, like the 6 skeletonized blades weren't enough, I decided to do 2 other blades. These are the 2 Nitro V blades. This is the first time I've worked with Nitro V steel. And these 2 came out really, really good. We have the column and the yoke-do. So let's talk about the column first. The column Nitro V, 5 3/4 overall. Blade length is 2.5. You have the black linen micarta with the crushed coral inlay with G10 spacers, liners, and pins, and a custom bead that I added to this one. This one has the Kydex, red Kydex with the leather strap. You can see the custom bead that I made out of the same material that's here, that crushed coral. And you have the column. So this is, you have the column versus the naked column. So it's the basic same blade shape, just a little whippy on the handle. That's a little bit different. But this one, again, it's about definitely a 3.5, almost 4 finger grip, but I'm still gonna call it a 3.5. But you still have that nice lanyard that you can grab a hold of. Super comfortable. Your thumb gets right there on top of the blade to really support any of the cuts that you need. I did etch Nitro V onto the steel. It's a hand satin finish, and it came out really, really good. So I'm really happy with the column. And then this is the yoke-do, and the yoke-do, again, Nitro V. Overall length is 6 inches, and the blade length is 2 3/4. This has the denim micarta with a turquoise inlay with the G10 spacers and liner, and also comes with a custom bead. So just like the column, I did a custom bead with the same inlay material that are in the handles. And this one really looks awesome. So again, hand satin finish blade. That denim micarta came out really well. That orange and white G10 spacers. I took a chance on orange again, but that turquoise came out really nice, and so did that denim micarta. And this thing is really, really good. Again, about 3.5 to 4 fingers, but your thumb gets right there on top of the blade and really locks you in to be able to make any cuts. The designer of the yoke-do, I have his maker's mark here, Tim in Germany, and I also acid etched Nitro V onto that as well. So I know my lighting in here is not that great, but I'm trying to get all of these on one table. It doesn't really work, but that thing is amazing, and it's going to be dropping again Halloween Day. I haven't come up with the price yet for the column and the yoke-do. I have not come up with a price for these 2 as of yet, But all of these skeletonized blades are going to be $165. So you have these two, and, well, wait, this goes this way. And let's bring them all in so you guys can see them all again. And this one over here. Let's bring these guys over. And then we have the blued mini gargoyle, the acid etched mini gargoyle, and the tumbled mini gargoyle. So we got all of these guys gonna be available. These are all gonna be $165. And I believe, don't quote me on this, these guys are gonna be somewhere around $270, $275, just because of all the steel work and materials that I put into it. It was a lot, but I'm really happy with the way all of these came out, and I wish everybody good luck on hopefully adding one of these to your collection. That would be amazing. So thanks for watching, guys. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, leave a comment, or not. Again, the choice is always yours.